Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome and thank you all so much for coming. Let me go ahead and turn my camera on. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to today's very first um, consumer and entrepreneur kickback. We are so excited to have this amazing event. The reason we're having this event is because I know a lot of amazing entrepreneurs, and I know a lot of people that only sell just in their area alone. I wanted to make sure I came up with an event that was free and that was for not only entrepreneurs, but also for consumers. We want our entrepreneurs to be able to broaden their reach with their consumers in different states, different cities. And we also want our consumers to be able to have a better reach of other businesses that they wish to follow and wish to purchase from. Again, we're all on the internet. Yes, you can find it on the internet. But what's more better than getting up close and personal with the business that you purchase from or potentially would want to purchase from? So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to make sure that the consumers had had the chance to get upfront and personal with the entrepreneurs and business owners. Also, we wanted them to let you know, give a little bit more insight of how their businesses started, how they got started, how they've been able to scale, how they were able to make it through the pandemic, because it was a lot of businesses that weren't able to make it through the pandemic. So we just want to give our entrepreneurs and our business owners a chance to talk to you guys, give you a little bit more insight, see what they offer, and give you the chance to even give you the chance to even work with them in the future, buy products from them, or even get trained by them. I know Just Nicole is a life changer. She's also a business coach as well. So there's some information that she's going to be sharing on that. So even if you're an entrepreneur and you need assistance with your business or scaling your business, you also will have the opportunity to do that as well. So as I stated before, like I have been promoting on our flyers, we have some of the most amazing speakers for today, you guys. With the promotion that we've been doing, we've had such a good feedback from it. We've already got enough people for the next 3 months. So I think that is amazing, amazing, amazing that people would want to sew into my vision as far as, getting small businesses and entrepreneurs global. We all need to be global. So that's what my goal is with this particular kickback. So without further ado, we do have 3 speakers that are going to speak. Of course, I'm just going to be your MC, but then we're going to have Nikki Johnson, salon owner and stylist Nikki Johnson. We are also going to have author Cynthia Walker, and then our special guest speaker is going to be none other than Coach Just Nicole. We were going to go ahead and get started with Nikki first. However, we are dealing with a couple of things on the back end with Nikki. So what we are going to do is go ahead and kick this thing off with my BFF. Yes, y'all. Since 7th grade, this woman is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because we're friends. She has been someone that I have looked up to since we were children. She got her nonprofit started. I soon after followed in behind because I was slacking and wasn't doing it. So just to have that accountability, she has been my accountability person for ever, and I'm not letting her go. So I'm going to introduce her to you guys so that you guys can potentially get a chance to know her. I love you to death. Here she is, Miss Cynthia Walker.
Hello, 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 old best friend. I always say that because she's older than me by like about 30 or so days. So Thank you for having me. I am so excited to be here. And like Samantha Jack said, I am an author. I have 2 published books out there, Dream Keep It Moving and Letters from Joy. Dream Keep It Moving is a motivational journal for young people. Takes you on a journey. The character's name is actually Dream. She takes you on a journey of her life, similar to what our young people deal with today. And so each chapter gives you activities, extension questions, and a whole lot of motivation. Letters from Joy, somewhat like a memoir. I had kids real young, so I tend, just like anyone else, you tend to lose yourself. You get lost in being a mother. I was a single mother. And so when my youngest turned 18, I found myself looking in the mirror saying, who are you? What do you like to do? I always tell people I ate chicken because they like to eat chicken. I don't even know if I really like chicken, but I began that journey to find that out. So that turned into another book, Letters from Joy, dealing with your past, dealing with your present, and preparing for your future. So I'm really excited about that. I just released that in August. So that is my latest project. And I also birthed my nonprofit, as Samantha Jack said. Birthed my nonprofit on my birthday in 2021. So September 21st, 2021, my nonprofit came alive. Never wanted a nonprofit. I just do what I do. I just give and give because I love the young people. And I started saying, okay, my dreams are getting bigger and bigger. So I need money. So how do you get money? You establish a nonprofit, you find funders and donors, because my visions are getting huge. So this has blown out of my pocket. So I want to touch all the young people in my community, uplift them and encourage them. So that is where my journey is.
Like I said, with us being friends since 7th grade, I was there for all of that. And to see how you've grown as a woman, as a mother, and as an entrepreneur has been amazing. And I love to see it. So that's why I wanted to be able to get you on here, because you're doing some amazing things and you've been a great force and accountability for me. So we definitely appreciate you. Let me go ahead and get you to share all your social media information. Let them know how they can get Dream, the book Dream, and Letters from Joy. Let them know how they can connect with you on your social media.
Okay, so on Facebook, my author page is Dream Keep It Moving. All of my pages are pretty simple. Instagram is Dream Keep It Moving. Twitter is Dream Kim, which is the Keep It Moving. My nonprofit is Dream KIM Speaks, and that's Dream Keep It Moving Speaks. My for-profit is Dream Keep It Moving. So pretty simple. My website is www.dreamkim.com. On there are my 2 books available for purchase. And anyone that purchased my books on my website, I love to write a note in my books. So I actually take the time and I pray about who the book is going to. I may not even know you. So that's why I take that moment to pray, so God can give me something inspirational, motivational to write to the person that gets the book.
So many young ladies. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Thank you for being here to speak with us today, for sharing your information. Like I said, we want everyone to end up global. We want our businesses to be global. So we're glad to be able to provide you with a platform to share your information. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. And
If
we hope you stay
anybody,
on to watch the rest of it. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, if anyone feels led in their heart to pour into my nonprofit, feel free to do so. Also on my website, www.dreamkim.com. I am planning a really huge tea party with a twist for the young ladies in my community, next March 2023. So thank. Oh, yes, I'll put you to work.
I'll definitely have to come back to Michigan for that. Maybe I can speak to the young
Oh,
girls and
absolutely.
pour into them. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll definitely have to come back for that. Thank you so much, Cynthia.
Thank you.
All right. Next, our next speaker that we are supposed to have is Nikki Johnson. However, I believe that she is working at this time. She's in a salon, she's with a client. So unfortunately, we did have to push her back a little bit. I will go ahead and speak in her spot just for those that don't know who I am, so that I can fill in that time for her. I am, and then we're gonna go ahead and move over to Jess Nicole, Coach Jess Nicole. Um, if she doesn't mind, we'll probably get her to go just a little bit earlier, give her a little bit more time to talk, so we can give everyone a chance to ask questions in the end. If Nikki happens to come in, we will go ahead and get her on so she can go ahead and tell you about her amazing salon and her amazing business that she has. But until then, you're gonna have to deal with me. So I am the amazing Samantha Jack, six-time Amazon author and CEO and nonprofit owner of Reach Resources Educating American Communities, where we help people in the community pay for or take care of costs for them to go to therapy or to a psychologist if that is what you need. We do not want anyone in the community not being able to get the help that they need or the help that they deserve just because of the cost. So we would like to be that bridge to be able to pay that cost for you. So that's who we are with Reach. Also, I own a wholesale mink eyelash company, Seven Lips and Lashes. That's what a lot of people know me for, is my lashes. I didn't do big lashes today. I went a little bit subtle, but we do still own the amazing wholesale company, Seven Lips and Lashes. You can go to our website at www.sevenlipsandlashes.com, where you can get wholesale mink eyelashes, or you can invest in some of our concierge services. We have a lot of administrative help on our team that does a number of services. So if there are some services under our concierge business service that you like, that you would like to employ us for, just let us know. We'll go ahead and set up a meeting with you and get that taken care of, talk to you about what we have going on there. I'm also a South Carolina notary. So if I have any viewers that are in the Greenville, South Carolina, or in the upstate, Anderson, Spartanburg, Greer, those areas, I am a notary in that area as well. Um, Also, if you go on to my website and you go to downloads, I do have some free information that you can download for all entrepreneurs. We can never get enough information. I mean, all information, I try to get. So we can never get enough information. We can never stop learning. So I do have a free concierge checklist for all of our entrepreneurs and business owners that you can download and just go on a checklist. Listen, I don't know if it's my age or it's just doing too much, but sometimes I forget a lot of stuff, and a checklist I need. And I'm not afraid to admit that I do need a checklist. And it's good as an entrepreneur anyway to be able to keep you on track, make sure you're staying focused and doing the things that you need to be doing that to thrive in your business and continue to have your business to thrive and grow as well. So um yeah, you can definitely go on my website and you can download that free concierge checklist. Again, that's www.sevenlipsandlashes.com or www.samanthajacks.com. Both names goes to one website. You can choose any name that you want and it'll still get you there. um Also, for our nonprofit Reach, if you would like to donate, when you go on our website, you can go over to the downloads tab, scroll to the bottom, and there is an option through Giftly for you to donate. Um, if you do not want to donate monetarily, you don't have to donate monetarily. If you have a business and you would like to just donate some of your products to go in our gift bags, you have the option to do that as well. We also accept that. Like today, I'm going to be giving away a spot in our kiosk in Michigan for 30 days to a lucky small business owner. You know what I'm saying? And also for our special guest speakers, they get a gift for being our special guest speaker. So if you would like that to go in there, like I said before, our goal is for all of our businesses to get global. So with us giving away those free things and sending out those free gifts, we can include your card, your product, so that someone else in another region can know who you are. So that's the reason that we do that. So let me see, where am I? The nonprofit you can donate. Okay. Let me see. Trying to see what I'm forgetting. I just had something in my head and I lost it. But anyway, um, and like Cynthia said, make sure you go on her website. She gave out all her information so that you can sew into her nonprofit, or I'll also get one of her books. We are gonna go ahead we're gonna go ahead now because it's about 3:16, and we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get Coach Jess Nicole to go on. Did you want to go a little bit earlier, Jess? Is that okay with you?
Absolutely. Hello,
Okay.
hello,
All
hello,
right.
beautiful ladies.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get you introduced so that they'll know the powerhouse that you are. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring you on. And I love your hair like that. So without further ado, y'all, I am so excited to have this young lady. I have known her for I think about 3 or 4 years now. I met her on Instagram through Total Life Changes, and she has been such a force. When I first saw her, I think she had just joined TLC, or she was getting ready to. She actually was going to a conference. She was at the conference. And I remember her posting something when she left there, and she put up a picture and she said, "I belong in the front of the room." That's what she said. She was like, "Watch me, y'all. I belong in the front of the room, and I'm going to be in the front of the room." And that's where she is. I watched her grow and grow and grow. And I mean, she has changed not only her life, I have actually watched this young lady change so many other lives, and just through the internet. And I've never met her in person, but just to see the impact that she has had on so many lives and even her own, it has been such an amazing thing to watch. So, without further ado, here you are, the amazing, amazing life changer, my friend, Coach Jess Nicole.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Gratitude is my attitude. So I just want to thank you so much for inviting me and having me here. It's always a pleasure to serve. What we do, no matter what you do, I truly believe that it is a spirit of serving. What you do, serving others. So thank you all for showing up. Thank you for continuing to do what you do, because again, nobody do what we do better than us. Okay. So I always let my clients and people know that, again, health is your wealth. I want you to be in your maximum health so you can continue just to do what you love to do. I don't want you to do what I do, because I do what I do very well. I want you to do what you do very well, and I want you to be at your best health doing it. So again, I am Coach Jess Nicole. It's Coach Jess, where you're going to get the best without the stress. I got products, I got services that will help you eliminate any mess. So this is why it's always the best. Okay. I don't know what your mess may be. We all had some mess. I had a lot of mess. Okay. I was 400 pounds. So what Miss Samantha is talking about is that we met. I'm thinking that we did some Judy stuff, like we were doing some Jessica Dupart stuff. So I was back in 2019. I was working at Wells Fargo, working for the bank, and I just wanted more. I felt like I was just kind of stagnant, stuck. I felt complacent. I felt closed in. I didn't feel like I was being my true, authentic self. Yes, I was impacting people. Yes, I was serving. Yes, I was doing customer service. However, I wanted more. I saw more. God gave me a vision that showed me more. And so, again, I like to tell people I didn't want to go from the cradle to the cubicle to the casket. Okay. All them seeds, child. No, I wanted to do something else. Okay. So I said, I'm going to start doing some entrepreneur stuff. Like, I don't believe that success is achieved. I believe you attract your success. Okay. So I started attracting the things that I really needed in my life by way of me doing research, getting around different people, putting myself in different environments. And so therefore it led me to find Jessica Dupart. I did some research with her, did some classes, some seminars, just in regards to entrepreneurship and taking that leap of faith. Because we all know if you worked a 9 to 5 before, we love that certainty. We love that certainty, saying that check gonna be there this week, baby. Hold on now, my check, baby. In 2 weeks, I count on my check being there. However, we understand that sacrifice. We understand that, again, obedience is greater than sacrifice. And so knowing that God showed me something that I needed to be obedient with, because I was 400 pounds. Yeah, I got the good job. I had the nice job, the benefits, making 6 figures, real, real good. Never, was lacking or slacking, okay? But internally, my spirit was not flourishing. My spirit wasn't happy. So again, I like to let everybody know, being just 400 pounds or having weight loss or needing to lose some weight, it ain't all physical. You're going to need to lose some spiritual weight, the heaviness of some things I could talk about. Okay, that might be another chapter. The heaviness of, just emotional things, mental things. And so again, you don't really lose weight, you release it. Because I ain't going to find it. That 165 pounds I lost, I ain't going to find that no more, child. So I ain't lost it. I released it, okay? And so just making a whole life change, deciding that I really wanted more and I needed to get out of that setting. It just led me to all the people, the places, the product, the pay. Hello. It led me to all of those things by just way of saying yes to me and starting doing my research. So I just started really putting myself where I was seeing myself. I needed an entrepreneur shift. I knew that it was going to take something to break me out of that mindset that I had before, of that certainty about that check every 2 weeks. So I attended a seminar with my amazing coach, Coach Stormy Wellington. It's called The Awakening. And truly, I was awakened. It was a whole beast inside of me, child. I woke up, baby. I left that event with a 90-day plan. That's why I'm all about 90-day runs. No matter what industry or what you do, it's always in 90-day increments. If you do this event today, 90 days from now, you need to be totally different. Some kind of way, some form and fashion, again, be different, show up different. That's what I learned, that always reinvent yourself. So every 90 days, I'm always reinventing myself. How can I change? How can I better myself? How can my brand better itself? What things can I do to elevate in these next 90 days? So therefore, I got a story. Because see, I'm all about the stories. The story will tell you that God get the glory. See, God come first over here with me. So I want to make sure God get the glory, so I create the stories, okay? So with me creating the story, I went on a 90-day run. So from April, May, June, July. So from those 90 days, so in 2019, April, I went to the event with Coach Stormy Wellington in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. It wasn't a far drive. I said it was all in connection. And, God gave me signs and wonders always. He always do. He speaks to me in numbers and confirmation. So things are confirmed like that for me. And I knew I needed to be there. So I woke up the next morning, because the tickets that were available when I went to sleep, I couldn't afford it. But I knew I needed to be there. And I said, God, if you know I need to be there, because I want your will to be done, not mine. So if you know that I need to be there, you're going to make a way. And I woke up the next morning and it was a $99 ticket, say the overflow room. Now I went touched and tapped like I am now, and, real, special. I've been special, but I didn't know who I was or whose I was fully. So to be in a $99 room that's called the overflow. See, you got to know that you got to walk into your overflow. You got to walk into your overflow season, your overflow room, your overflow blessing, your overflow bank account, your overflow of customers, your clients. You got to understand, I'm like all alone looking at this thing like, wow, Jess, you was in the overflow room. Like you had already set yourself up for success. But that's what I mean about attracting success. I didn't achieve that. I attracted that. I said, God, if you want me to be there, you're going to make a way. By way, it's called the overflow room. So now I'm living in my overflow. So I did the things that I needed to do. I did a 90-day run. And I tell you, I wrote down some goals. Again, those goals were physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, because you want to have goals in all areas. You just don't want to have those physical goals. You want to have some spiritual goals, faith goals, family goals, financial goals, fitness goals. So all those F's, I wrote those down. And again, I went to work. I'm a part of also an amazing community called Prayer, Sacrifice, Action. We just ain't praying all day. That's what that's gonna do. Praying all day ain't gonna do nothing because you just communicate one way. I also learned that meditation allows me to hear from God. I can pray and ask all day, but when I'm gonna be quiet enough so God can talk to me and receive something. So I understand being in the receiving mode. So in that overflow room, I was in a receiving mode. And I got those things that allowed me to carry on throughout my journey to go on losing 50 pounds, finding out about the products, being in a receiving mode, you hear things different. You see things differently. And so I just want to encourage everybody to always stay in a receiving mode because you just never know what things God have for you. But when you in that receiving mode and you show up, it's saying, hey, God, I know you got something for me and I want it. I'm ready to receive. So setting out the goals, you all, I looked around and it was like 60 days and I was already down 50 pounds. Just by way, again, of doing my products. I am a part of an amazing company called Total Life Changes. We are all things wellness, not just, weight loss. I help people lose weight, gain weight. But the main thing is I want you to feel great. So again, we could be big, small, plump, short, tall, black, white, Asian, Dominican, whatever. I want you to feel great because, again, remember, I want you to do what you do at the best capability of doing it. So I help all walks of life, people with surgery, people not surgery, whatever you've had done or you ain't had done, okay? I help people fully transform mind, body, and spirit. And so again, being a life changer, you don't just become a life changer because you sign up in the business. That ain't that's cute, okay? You become a life changer by changing your own life. So I changed my life first because you got to go first. I tell people all the time, you got to go first. It ain't cute all the time to go first. It ain't easy to go first, but it's worth it. It's worth being the example versus the excuse. See, when people look at us, entrepreneurs, they looking at the example. Oh, this is what I can have. This is what I can do. Not this ain't what I can't. Oh, they still that they still scared. They still this. They still tired. They still depressed. They still these. I'll stay away from still people. Okay. Ain't nothing still. Everything is moving because we on a vibration. So vibration, we know that's a frequency. So everything that's vibrating is moving. Everything is always moving. So me making a decision to move my body for 30 minutes a day, consume my products, I looked around and I was down 50 pounds. I thought I was going to do it in 90 days. Look at me, huh? Hello, write the vision down, make it plain. You can accelerate your goal. When you write, you invite. I wrote it down. I invited that into my life. I got 50 pounds off of me in 60 days. I ain't have to wait 90 days to reinvent myself. It could happen in 60 days if you believe. If you believe boldly and you put deep emotions behind that belief, suddenly know that your life can transform suddenly just by having that belief, just believing and walking in faith, having that big faith walk, not just our talk, but walking, doing the action, doing the things, speaking the affirmations, having powerful affirmations for entrepreneurship. Because again, it's not all sunny and peaches and creams every day. So we know that we have to have those things that again reiterate, that raises our belief. helps our momentum, keep us focused, keep us driven, keep us going so that we can impact those that really need our help. Because again, we know the person that solves the most problems makes the most money. So again, I just want to solve all the problems that I have. In me personally, like I said, I was battling with diabetes, battling with high blood pressure. I was addicted to opiates. I had a lot of things that, again, I needed to heal from. And so I have completely transformed my life. I haven't been on meds in 3 years, haven't smoked cigarettes in 3 years. Like, again, down 165 pounds, no diabetes, no high blood pressure. Okay, baby, I'm talking about then truly transform so much to the
Yes.
point that I want to, don't forget your why.
Mhm.
And the why to me, because I like acronyms. So I think everything's supposed to be broke down.
I
So
don't want to
why?
cut. I don't want to cut you off just a second. We only got like 3 more minutes because it's gonna cut off. I just wanted to let you know. Go ahead.
Okay, the why. What happened young? What happened young?
That's it.
What did you want young? I knew what I wanted young, but by way of me transforming, being in the company, doing this, flying here, talking, speaking, you forget. And then you like everybody else white and came up. So remember what happened young. Keep tapping into that little girl because that's who you really got to impress. That's who you really got to make happy. That's who you really got to make smile. And I promise you, that little girl will attract more little girls that need what you have. And so I
Absolutely.
am Coach Jess, y'all. And I, like I said, get the best without the stress. Thank
Yes.
y'all.
Yes, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh my God, that was amazing. I just knew you was about to blow my hair back, child. I just love to hear you speak. I just love to hear you speak. And you right, it was through Judy where I originally met you. That's where I started following you, and I just followed your journey. And I just love you. I love your story, and I just love to see your growth. And don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna get on with you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I
You
just
know,
do-
waiting on you whenever
I
you're
don't like
ready.
to I don't like to do things prematurely. So I want to make sure when I'm ready, I'm going to be completely focused because I need all that change, child. And I love your smile, your glow, your everything. We're going to definitely make sure we tell everybody where they can grab your information at real fast.
Okay, so you guys can follow me on Instagram. It's Coach Jess Nicole _. Also, my brand Detox with Jess is WIT. I know a lot of people say with, but it's with. That's Detox with Jess on all social media platforms. I mean, TikTok, Facebook, Jessica Landrum. And like I said, look me up. I love to connect. I believe collaboration is the new currency. So let's get some
Absolutely.
money. Okay.
Absolutely. And I'm always looking to collaborate. So before we go, I got 1 minute left. I have not given out the spot yet for our kiosk in Michigan. So I have a spot to give away. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna choose, y'all? Let me see. Um, so because I want to be fair, I want to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and give the spot to the first person that logged in. Who was the first person that logged in the Zoom? Cynthia, it was you. You was the first one.
Oh, go Cynthia! Congratulations!
She was the first one that logged in. So you just won 30 days free to put your product in our vending kiosk in Michigan. If you would like to go beyond that